What's up, everybody? What's up, everybody? Welcome to All Through Garage. Welcome to All Through Garage. And today we're going to be looking at this one particular video right here, Hellcats. Yes, the Hellcat Obsession from Prince Henry. If y'all want to go check him out, go check him out. I already subscribed to you, my boy, and I like the video. So if y'all want to see the video without my commentary or my 2 cent and all that, go ahead and go to his channel and watch it. But stay here though, because I feel like I could talk about some good things, because I feel like I know where this video is going to go at. So I wanted to do a reaction on it. So the Hellcat obsession. If y'all don't know, a lot of people are obsessed with Hellcats and all that. Believe it or not, it have became like the new status symbol um, in the car culture and all that. Believe it or not, it's just like an Escalade back in the day. If you got an Escalade, you seem like you are balling. Like you feel like you made it and all. And I feel like Hellcats became so obsessive is, for one, the performance, that 707 horsepower Hellcat, engine that came out the first time, and then the supercharger whine. I can't even do it, but man, that is the selling point of the car, the motor. Believe it or not. And I feel like the status, like if you have the car, like they give you like a little buzz and all that, and it just make you seem cooler and all. A lot of artists displayed it on music videos. They sung it in a song, so that just brings more traction to the car. You got influencers, um, with these cars, and it brings more traction to the car. So with all that, with this one particular car, all eyes on this car, everybody gonna want it, everybody. So it just amazes me how car from 2015 that came out, and they've just been going up, and they've been having different types of trims and all that. You got the red eye. I know you got the ghost. And you got the other type of trims and all that. But anyway, let's get into this video right now.
Hellcats.
And I'm pretty sure you're gonna talk about a Jeep track call on here. You have to be. But when I said, like, these people right here are influencers. I think I know this one. I think this Quan right here. But anyway, all of them, they be having some really cool ass cars and all that. It's really cool what they do with the raps. Um, Same with the track halts and all that. It's really cool what people can do with these different color schemes with the wrap, changing up the hoods, changing up the exhaust. Um, it's just cool what people really can do, adding the headlights with the different colors and all that.
So if you're black or in the black community or partake in the black culture, you have a friend, family member, or just someone you know that
I like how he went off the rip to say black. Let's continue.
really wants a Hellcat, or they already
All right, so he said, if you're a black person, anybody in your family, everybody want a Hellcat, which is true and all that. They want to be around them. They think they are a really cool car. Like I said, it's what they have seen on their cell phone. Because I guarantee they wouldn't give a damn or wouldn't even know what a Hellcat is if they wasn't on the phone. Um, Seeing it. Um, Especially the younger cats. If y'all get what I'm saying. Because if they see it, I want a Hellcat, I want a Hellcat. I had somebody ask me about what is a Hellcat, asking me questions about the car, and damn well, I don't really own no damn SRT or nothing. Asking me about the damn car and all. Like, you do your own research and all that on the car, but damn, it's just so crazy. It's mind boggling. That's the only car. Any other car is like, what are you talking about?
have a Hellcat, and it's really crazy because Hellcats really have the black community in a chokehold for real.
All right, let me debunk that the Hellcats have the black community in a chokehold. It seemed like that because, like I said, the internet, you got influencers that's showing the cars, bringing traction. You got artists that's singing it, showing the car, that's also bringing traction, especially around the black folks and all that. So people going to get hip to it. They see the car, they see their favorite artist rapping about it. They gonna want the car and all that. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like the performance and all that, cause us, people, we like some loud, aggressive stuff. Believe it or not. And if the car got status and all that, our people tend to go for the car that would have the more status and all that. Believe it or not, but it's just like any other races. This car right here, I seen white people in this car, Mexican, different other type of people in these particular cars. And hell, I even caught myself. I'm like, every time I see a Hellcat, I think a black person in there, but the whole entire time it's a white person or somebody of a different color in that car cutting up and all that. So I'm like, yeah, they can't. And then you got older people buying these cars. Like back in 2018, it's just older white gentleman had a damn Hellcat. Older. And it was a 6-speed. It was a manual. So he had it. So I feel like it seemed like it have a black community on the chokehold because we always broadcasting it. Rather stolen, cutting up with it, or just showing it. And I like we hype it up too a lot.
Oh my God! Oh my God! Check him out! That motherfucker say bloody interior! Oh my God! SRT on the. Oh. Man, let me see something for that. Man, let me see something good. What the fuck? What that motherfucker speak?
And like I say, if you already in, like, if you're black or you partake in the black culture, you shouldn't even be really surprised by this video. You done seen them all on the roads. You done seen them at gas station meetups.
Yeah, and then like I said, I mean, it's not just black people in them cars. It's not just black people in them. Trust me. It's other type of people in these cars and all that. Few weeks ago, this one guy was cutting up in the parking lot, like cutting up really bad, and I thought it was one of our guys and all, but it wasn't. It wasn't. So that theory right there is debunked. But it seemed like that because that's all we see with our phones and all that. That's all we see. People who are con is making content off these cars, So that's why it seemed like that. But if you like actually be in real life, and I feel like depending on the dynamics of your area, but still, it's regardless. Nah, that's debunked.
You done
right there.
just seen them driving obnoxious on the highway or zooming past you going 100 and something miles an hour. Yeah, it's a real thing. And I don't even have a problem with Hellcats. Like, I think they look really cool. They are cool looking. It's a cool muscle car.
I love Hellcats and all that. I might consider getting one day, but I think for what I have and all that, so ain't no point. I already got about 4 freaking cars. So me getting one wouldn't be no point, to be honest. I wouldn't probably be driving it all the time, honestly, because be doing other stuff. So I barely started driving my cars and all that. So I drive them here and there. But it wouldn't be no point, honestly.
Sound good. They look good. I'm just confused on like where does
And I love the wide body style of the cars and all that. I love them. That's my favorite feature on the car is the wide body. Minus the engine, I really like the body style of the car and all that. Like the lines, it just I don't know, just pretty flawless. It's just something about it. I don't know. I like it.
Come from like why is it such like why
I mean, it's a great looking car for one. Let's be honest. It's a great looking car. Um, and it has a great engine in there. Like it's so crazy that you getting that much horsepower from factory and all that. That's mind boggling. Most people have to be at a garage at home to build something up. Um, but to get that from factory is just so mind boggling and all that. So mind boggling. I guarantee if these cars were sold, but you had to put the supercharger on there and they do like some extra stuff to it. If this thing had a regular V8, I don't think it would just be that hot and all that. I don't think so. I think it'd just be like a regular CTSV, Blackwing and all that. That's my honest opinion. But with the supercharger right on top, that just added cherry on top. I feel like, but if it was just a regular V8, it wouldn't really been nothing. No, I'll be honest with you.
do everybody want this car? I feel like this happened like I don't know, maybe 5, 8 years ago. Like it could be longer. I just when I've noticed. All right, so if you don't know what a Hellcat is, let me explain it to you. So if you ever filled out any form pertaining to a car, whether it's insurance or the DMV, they have the make and the model. So when it comes to Hellcat, the make is Dodge, and the model is you have 3 different models you can get. You can get it Challenger, a Charger, or a Jeep Grand Cherokee, which that is Jeep Grand Cherokee. So that make would be a Jeep, but just for the example, just imagine it's all under Mopar. That's it's the Jeep. So you can have the Challenger, the Charger, or the Jeep Grand Cherokee. And so similar to like iPhones, you have different models, different tiers within within that model. So let's just say an iPhone 14. With the iPhone 14, you can have base model, which is the regular. You can have the Pro, you can have the Pro Max, or then you can have SE or whatever.
I feel like iPhone is a scam. It's basically an iPhone 3 at the end of the day. Y'all know how many iPhones I went through? This iPhone paid off. I had one iPhone that was paid off. And as soon as it got paid off, that thing had broke and I had to buy a whole new one again. And I was thinking about getting a 16, but I said it ain't no point. It's basically the same phone, just more shinier things.
Other version they released that year. That pertains, and that's the same that happens with the Charger, Challenger, and Jeep Grand Cherokee when it comes to Hellcats.
Basically, let's be honest. The Dodge Chargers, Challengers, they basically the iPhone. It's basically replicated just with different features and all that. It's a good comparison though.
The base model is the slowest version of the car, and as you go up the tiers is how fast the car gets. I'm sure they probably have some other differences between the models, but that's pretty much the basis of when I hear someone talks about the car or explain it.
I mean, the differences will be usually the interior, of course, the powertrain, and wheel packages, because you got different wheels for different models and all.
It's just it gets faster as it go up. And the only 3 I've heard people ever talk about is a Scat Pack, which is right below the Hellcat, which is in the middle, and then you have the Demon, which is above that, which is even faster. And when I say black people love this car, or the black community culture,
like I said, it's not just black. I see where you're going at, but it's just not black. I'm be honest with you, it's not black. It's, to me, for what my opinion, what I see, if you go on your phone, you look at Hellcat, you gonna see many colored people like us with the Hellcat in cars. Obviously, yes, you got car clubs and all that. With majority of black folks, but it's other folks and all that. It's other folks. It's other folks at the end of the day. Um, but like I said, it seemed
Love
like
this
that.
car. They love this car. Like, it doesn't matter if they're 16 up to 35, like, or even could be even higher. They love this car.
And the reason why I'm saying, because his title is the Hellcat session, it didn't say why black people obsessed with Hellcat. So that's why I'm trying to see what's what.
Oh,
I told y'all gonna do it, nigga. Boop, 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 boop. Yeah, nigga, in your boop, 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 boop. Stay down, gang. On God, I gotta do is stay down. Look at that motherfucker. What he say? Meow, meow, purr. That's what that they do when I pull up, nigga. Woo!
you gotta take for a ride a bit.
Ooh, ride. I know, I see you lost me with that one.
God damn, twin, we supposed to been went to the mix.
That's why I can't have no spit,
You
no
just gotta
dirt.
watch.
I can't have no dirt on my shit, bro. I told you about this shit,
Man,
twin.
fuck all
this
that,
shit is
nigga.
$100,000 car, twin. This shit ain't cheap, twin.
Man, fuck that, nigga. You ain't even took me for a ride yet, nigga.
When I was at 100 Civic, y'all niggas give a fuck about me. Twin. Now I got this shit. Everybody, bro, pull up, the hoes gonna be out. But when I had the 100 Civic, where the fuck was y'all at? When I had the 100 Accord, y'all niggas acted accordingly.
What
twin.
kind of this shit?
So this regular one. You feel
Fuck you in the red eye.
The fuck you mean why I ain't get no red eye? Nigga, where your car at, bitch? Hey, what the fuck you doing, nigga? No drinking,
no color, bro.
nigga, no drinking, no, you don't give a fuck if it was water. You spill some shit in my shit, nigga, it's gonna be a problem. It's a hell kizzy. The hell kizzy get you more kidded, no kizzy. I remember I had 120 on the dive, nigga, I got 200.
What that mean?
200, nigga, I got 200 like this, nigga. I ain't pulling over for nobody. 12 get behind me, nigga, they gotta work. Nigga, work. She talking to me. She said, Daddy, drive me a little farther.
The crazy thing, I don't even have an issue with the car. The car looks really good. Like, it looks really cool. Like, especially when you see like pictures or videos, or you see it on the road where it has like a cool wrap on it, or it got some LED lights on it.
I feel like I gotta get a Hellcat like in the maroon red, lower it, have some nice black wheels. Oh man, it'd be nice.
Or it maybe has some rims on it,
The interior,
music,
rather with the stars or the light strips.
someone to change the mufflers out to give it its own unique sound. Like, it's a really cool car, and people are getting really creative with the customizations when it comes to that car. And it's full-blown communities for this car. Like, you can meet other people with the car, meet other people that loves the car, talking about the car, doing donuts and stuff in parking lots, having car meetups in gas stations. It's a full-blown community where you can find other people that's like-minded, that love this car, that can talk about this car and show off this car just as much. So I understand how it built, like the hype of it built, because that's how communities build, and I think that's what's helped pushing it. But it definitely has us in a chokehold when I say everybody wants this car. The crazy thing is, this car,
There we go. Now you're saying everybody wants this car. Yeah, of course. And I was just thinking, I just lost my train of thought. I was just thinking, man.
car's not even cheap. Like, these cars can range anywhere from 60,000 up to 100.
And I'm not gonna lie, people are willing to pay this price just to get in the Hellcat, man. Just to get in the Hellcat. 60 bands to 100.
This model to the highest demon, or to the Hellcat model, visually there's not much difference between the car look. Majority of the car still looks like the base model.
I mean, all you doing is paying for the powertrain. You got an XST base model, GT, RT, Scat Pack wide body, and then the wide body Hellcat. So, yeah.
Model. You're really paying for the motor and the emblem that comes on the car and the name and recognition. You're really paying for the status that
The
car
status,
gives you.
yeah.
And that's just, and when I say the car is expensive, I just mentioned the cost of it off the lot.
I'm here to break down.
And I was going to say, people have to make car payments. Car payment, car insurance, gas. I know them things drinking up gas like crazy. And what else? Security, because you have to get some extra security, keeping your car locked down and all that. So Yeah, it's gonna be a lot.
On the full cost of owning a Hellcat. My Hellcat specifically cost me 89,000 MSRP. That's what I paid for. That's how much I got it for. I think after taxes I paid 120,000, which isn't too bad in California. They're marked up. Taxes is crazy, but that's what I paid for the car. My monthly payments are around $1,300, and then my insurance is $900. So just in my car payment alone, and my car bill alone, I owe basically $2,000 a month. Just
Oh, I couldn't even do it, and I couldn't do that, man. You know what? Let me not say I couldn't do it. Look, it's so crazy I'm able to do it, but I just don't see the purpose of spending that much. Unless I'm taking that car literally every freaking where, it might be worth it. If I built something around it, it would be worth it. But damn,
to
just for the car payment? Yeah.
have a Hellcat. Another thing that I guess you could add on as a bill would probably be gas. Gas, you could spend anywhere between, it's like $110 to fill up, 110, maybe, sometimes more, sometimes less. Depends on where you grab the.
And what I'm thinking, like, just imagine paying all that monthly and then your car possibly end up stolen, especially if you didn't enhance the security and all that. What if a dumb nut like me, I start seeing this car online and I say, damn, I gotta get me one. I get one, I'm feeling all good. Get in the car, driving it, having fun with it, making payments. Next thing you know, it's gone. It's just gone like that. Motor out. The thing sitting on cinder blocks. You know how I'm gonna feel?
Gas from, but me, it's anywhere between 90 to 110. So if you fill up 5 times a week, that means you could be paying $500 a week extra. So if you want to be technical, that's another,
which is ridiculous,
$2,000 a month. And not that you will fill up 5 times a week, I'm just saying pushing it to the max. So owning a Hellcat, monthly cost around probably like anywhere between $2,000.
And if you don't have like no assets or anything, paying for the car is just pointless and all that.
And 3,500, maybe more, maybe less. You let me know in the comments what you pay on your cat.
I've seen online people are paying anywhere from $800 to $1,300 a month, and I wouldn't be surprised somebody has more. And I don't know.
And most people can't really afford them and all that. Let's just be real. Like if you have some jobs that ain't paying, you shouldn't, don't be in there, man, because you're just gonna be working yourself out for a damn car. It ain't worth it. Don't do it. Now if you got it, like say you got like assets or something extra that can pay for that car and you still good and all that, then that's excellent thing. Go ahead and go for it. But if you paying that much, like I said, I seen multiple TikTok videos where people are trying to get on Hellcats. Credit could be low. They just willing to go out and get it. So I don't know.
With the interest rate and all that stuff they have, they could be paying for a really long time to even get to that 800 point or whatever it may be. But that's that. So they're saying they're paying either 800 to 1,300 a month on the cost of the car every month. Then the crazy thing is, with it being a supercar or a fast car, a muscle car, or whatever, everything that's connected to that car, the insurance on these cars are crazy. I've seen people in comment section saying they're paying upwards of $600.
And yeah, they are. My mother, she just got a regular Challenger. What is it? Is it a GT? Oh don't know. I think she got a regular Challenger though, but it's nice. It's in the gray. It's nice and all that. I believe it's like a 2023, maybe a 2024 one. But anywho, her insurance on that thing is super high, like super high. She was telling me she couldn't never get up lower and stuff because the type of cars they are and all that. So
a month for car insurance. That's the $600 on top of the $800 to $1,300. Then I'm hearing people talking about it's not fuel efficient.
A Hellcat is super fun, but this gets the worst gas mileage I've ever seen. No, like, I don't think you understand how bad the gas mileage is. This isn't a normal Hellcat. A normal Hellcat makes 717 horsepower, but this has a little red jewel in the eye, which usually means it makes 797. But this one is the jailbreak, which means it makes 807 horsepower. All of that power means on nearly half a tank, I'm only getting 60 miles. 59. Okay, let's see what happens to my fuel economy if I just go around the parking lot. I lost 1 mile. Let's see what happens if you get on it.
sounds so good.
Let's see.
Damn.
So I've heard people saying they filling up multiple times a week, and they're paying, some people are saying $300 to $500 a month on the car for gas. So you got all that on top of it. So you basically, when you get down to it, you're spending like $3,000, upwards of $3,000 a month just for this car. That's not including your rent, your food, your phone bill, internet bill, vacations, dates.
And I'm just saying, we just talking about, I'm just saying regular people, man. It's not worth it going. It ain't worth it stressing over a car, man. I'm telling you, it ain't. It just ain't. Now, if you got it, you got it. Go ahead and get it. So, like I said, you got something paying for that thing, let it pay for it.
Anything, that's subscriptions. That's just the car. And as I was doing the research about the Hellcats, like, cause my initial spark was just like me just having conversation with friends and families, just seeing the community Hellcats just start to show up all over the place. But as I started doing research, I started wondering, like, why are people even getting these cars? Because then I started seeing that the car isn't even safe to have. Apparently, this is like one of the top most stolen cars.
If a nigga had a Hellcat and he coming to Atlanta tomorrow, what's some tips and advice y'all would give him?
Oh, I need a kill switch.
Damn.
You need a good tracking system.
That's why I say when you enhance the security system. This is what I mean right here.
Need one of them things.
A wheel lock.
Two wheel locks.
2, 3, 4. How many wheel locks you can get? Goddamn. You need. I don't know. Like,
And that's why I said I don't know if it's even worth paying $1,300 for the car, or or just paying all that money and just end up stolen and stuff. But unless I have it garage kept and I know where it's gonna be at, safe and all that, then yeah. But
now that I think about it, that shit is sad.
That shit
crazy,
bad,
right?
bro.
It's
Like,
bad,
that shit sound like
What you would say?
But then again, it depends on your area too. It really depends on your area. It really do. At the end of the day, cause my neighborhood had 2 Hellcats in his neighborhood, Chargers. I never seen nothing happen to them, and I mean in a good area, like in a great area. So, but it depends on. I know in Atlanta though, it could get crazy. Probably Memphis, probably some other towns and all that. Yeah, but it just depending. But you can never put nothing past anything though.
You got a SRT too. What you would say?
Shit, cross your fingers.
You said crush it.
I don't know, like how you can go to sleep and wake up not knowing if your car gonna be outside.
It said if you could just go in the mall and you can't come outside, your stuff gone. Forget
is
going to
true.
sleep. They'll get you at the mall,
Nigga said
bro.
the mall.
I done seen it happen. No
Shot
cap.
crazy.
Got so many stories. Like this before I knew how to move with my car.
Yeah.
Like when I had my Scat and my Challenger Hellcat. My Challenger Hellcat got broken into probably like 7 times.
What the fuck?
And nigga, I was cool with the nigga at the window shop. Like, we on some first name basis type shit. I'm like, I called the nigga. I need the window. All right, come on, pull up, sit in the damn. He had a damn office in the damn window spot. Niggas can't go back there. I was back there chilling.
Yeah. So it's crazy. I'm like, so you get this car, you spend up $3,000 a month to pay for the car and to just enjoy the car. Then you can't even really enjoy it because as soon as you park it at home at night, you can't even feel comfortable to just believe that's going to be outside. Or you go to the mall for 30, 45 minutes and you don't even feel safe that it'll be still out there when you come back. Or somebody's going to break into it, break a window, do whatever. It's starting to not make sense on why people are getting these cars at this point. Because like, I understand it looks cool, but like, if you're going to spend all this money on the car, but then can't even feel comfortable to enjoy it. Because also people are talking about, like, you know, you get a lot of attention, whether it's good or bad, for having this car. Everybody's eyeballing you, everybody's looking at you. And it's because it tell you it got us in a chokehold. So if everybody wants this car and it's very expensive to get, to maintain and own, and this is the black community we're talking about, and majority of us are in poverty, how else are they going to get these?
Yeah, I mean, like I said, the artists, influencers, and all that. Usually, when people look up to other people, they usually want the stuff that they also obtain and all that. Like I said, if you know you don't have it, don't do it. I know people who, I don't know, don't be getting car payments. Man, that might have to be another video on all that. I'm gonna say, man, the Hellcat's cool and all that is cool. If you know you can afford a car, get it and all that. Enjoy it to the fullest. But if you, like he mentioned, coming out of poverty, and it don't mean if you black, just in general. Like, you know, it's just a car at the end of the day. These cars still gonna be here at the end of the day and all. So, be patient. But it ain't worth it.
Cars, dude.
It ain't worth it paying all that much. And you got, what, rent, light bills and all that. Yeah, you might as well just sleep in the car.
They're going to steal it. And then it's also like the car is apparently,
and like I said, you paying all that money and stuff, and then your car end up stolen, and you have to go through the insurance and all that, and they might not be able to insure or, you know, do anything about it. Like, yeah,
dangerous to drive. So I'll be honest, I've never drove the Hellcat, but just from the videos I'm seeing, the traction on the stock tires that it come with aren't as grippy as they could be.
But let's be real, Hellcats are dangerous, bro. All right, so when I say dangerous, I'm not even talking about how you're risking your life even owning one of these things just because the amount of people that are trying to take it from you if you're ever lacking. I'm just talking about 700 horsepower in a regular Hellcat is dangerous, bro.
And I've seen so many pictures, videos of people actually crashing these cars and all that. Believe it or not, a lot of people get these cars, they don't know what the hell they're doing with them. They really don't.
When the car can't grip, it can't hook. If you take a corner too fast, you touch the throttle even a little too much, bro, you're spinning and sliding. And if you've never driven something like that, it's over with, bro. It's GG's. That's why we see so many of these cars wreck so fast within their first 10 seconds leaving the dealership. Bro, it's like the car itself wants to unalive you. All right, and then let's be real. Hellcat owners don't make it any better because a lot of these guys talk about their horsepower in the 0 to 60 times, but they don't realize that these 0 to 60 times were done on the prep track, not on the street, bro. You're not getting anything near those times on the street with your regular stock tires. You're going to have to get some more grippy tires and learn how to drive, bro. All right, so you combine a lack of traction, bad drivers, unsafe car, you just get a mix for disaster, bro.
So, like, I understand that, like I understand the car is really cool, fast, and it's really a status symbol. But honestly, the reality of this car is that if you really made a pros and cons list, the pros do not outweigh the cons. The cons outweigh the pros.
At the end of the day, man, everybody just paying for the status of the car and the motor. That's all it is at the end of the day. Because I guarantee if I had just a regular 392 in it, just a regular, I mean, it'd be cool, but it won't be nothing really talked about. But It's just the status and the status in that motor. Everybody love that wine. I mean, it's addicting and stuff. I mean, they got other cars that have superchargers that have the same wine and all, but from this to mass produce that many superchargers from factory, like all the, bruh, it's just so crazy to think about. So crazy. But these things are hotcakes and all that. But man, I tell you.
You get a high cost, low return. Like the car costs a lot to buy, it costs a lot to maintain, it costs a lot to pay for insurance, it costs a lot to get gas.
I wouldn't say I wouldn't say a lot to maintain. I wouldn't say that. I'm pretty sure those cars are easy to work on. The only way it might be hard to maintain if you going really super crazy and you ain't taking care of no maintenance and none. So, but
As
it ain't like no Porsche.
and then the return of it is that it might get stolen or broken into and you don't even get to feel comfortable in the car. I honestly think that this shows, like, this is like a visual, the Hellcat is really just a show of peer pressure or peer culture in general that can, like, especially within the black community, can just push people, peer pressure people into getting things that show visible success versus
long term. Yes. Like I said, just because you see somebody else with it, don't mean you have to have it, because you don't know what they going through behind it. I'm telling you, you will be so freaking surprised. So freaking surprised. I mean, they might be liking the car, but they might, on the other side, they possibly be hating that dang car. I'm telling you. That's why I appreciate what you have. Enjoy what you have. Enjoy it. But if you know you can afford a car, get it. If you got something to pay for that car, get that damn car. Get it.
long-term stability. And I really don't come on here to be preachy. I really just come to, like, help the younger generation, or just people that really want these flashy things or spend money on stuff they really can't afford, or beating themselves up because they can't afford it, or see people online having these items and they feel like they're not successful or they're not there.
Yeah, my one thing I want to say is don't look at another man and all that. Never look at another man on what they have and all. Like I said, you don't know what they had to go through to get where they had to be at. You don't know if they got there genuinely. You don't know if they got there, cutthroat. Like, you just don't know what they have to do in order to get to the top. You just don't know. So never look at another man. Never look what another man have. At the end of the day, nobody don't care. You can't take the car or anything with you. Same way I can't take my Merc or anything in life. I can't take the stuff with me and all that. So if I have the stuff, I just gotta use it to not elevate, but the stuff I have is basically a perk to life, if that make any sense. It's like a reward and all that. If I want to go out and drive that, I can. If I want to drive that, I can. If I want to do this, I can. But it's way more to life than material things. I mean, if I lose anything, I'm still going to be satisfied and all that. I'm still going to be great. Man, kind of remind me like back in school where you could just ride a bicycle and stuff. Those was the Hellcats right there. You so excited riding bikes and all. But nowadays it seem like you gotta have a cool car, but you don't. Nobody don't care at the end of the day. I mean, it might seem cool at first, but nobody really don't care. Also, I want to talk about people who get these Hellcats and stuff think they are car people too. For what I have seen online and all that, people will call like these not true car people and all that. And I can see why they say that, because you know you getting all that much horsepower from factory, and then people who's building this stuff right in the garages and all that. You could see the clash. To like, yeah, you didn't build that yourself though. I built mine, and I still got way more horsepower, and I still can beat your ass off the line. That's what, you know, real car culture people that we have and all of that. But I don't know. Y'all let me know y'all opinions, man. I'm just giving 2 cents.
Because maybe they're more fiscally responsible, or they maybe just don't have enough to get the Hellcat and just start judging that they're not doing it enough. I only made this message of the video.
Oh yeah, yeah. So yeah, never judge. Well, never measure your success to anybody else and all that. Like I said, just because you not getting it right now, it's just probably not your time and stuff. You probably not working hard enough to get closer to your goal and all that. If you're gonna set goals, go through, not go through them, but get at them and stuff. Don't just write it down. Just go at them. Well, you shouldn't even have no goals. Just have an expectation. Say, yeah, I'm gonna go get that thing. You don't even have to write a goal down. Cause the moment you write the goal down, you don't reach the goal, then you might be displaced and all that, cause you didn't reach it. So just have the expectation. Hey, I'm gonna go get that damn car.
So people know, like, no, you're fine. You're on your journey, especially when we're young. Like, I even tell myself this, like, you have time. Like, we just feel like, you know, as soon as we graduate high school, graduate college, that we gotta have.
I mean, everybody felt like this before. I mean, I felt like this before too. I'm like, dang, I need to get me a Scat, a Challenger or something. I thought about it before, but it's just no point, to be honest. Might just wait till everything cool down. I think I mentioned this in another video before. It would be nice to own one and stuff. I mean, if I end up getting one, I get it, but it'd probably be an older one though. I do love the older Challengers and all that, or the SRT8s. I really love the older cars and stuff. I really do.
Have it together within that same year or get to the millions. Like right now, it's like that's not the case. Like, just keep learning, keep trying stuff, and it'll eventually get there as time go on.
Keep working, keep striving, never give up, fall down 7 times, get up 8.
My favorite actor, Denzel Washington. Anyway, guys, this is going to be pretty much it. I was just adding my extra 2 cents and all that. Go to Prince Henry. I think it was a great video. But I feel like the whole world is obsessed with the Hellcats and all that. I've seen videos overseas and all that with the Hellcats and all that. Very pretty car. Very, very pretty car. Sounds great, everything. But that's going to be pretty much it. Y'all let me know y'all thoughts down below. And hey, I'll see y'all. Peace.